Alright folks, we're about to get the finals underway. We've got teams picking servers, all that good stuff. It's going to be Cloud9, aka Ultimate Frag Extreme, aka UFX, facing off against the Wise Guys. Okay, so I've got bad news and good news. The bad news is that it looks like Ultimate Frag Extreme, they need to practice 4v4. Rafa, basically he's jet lagged, and so he needs to play. Yeah, okay. So what we might do is we might have the finals of this be tomorrow, but I'm gonna stay up and stream 4v4 team deathmatch practice of Rafa and Clock, because that'll be awesome.
Prepare your team. One, fight.
Alright guys, we're going to get a little bit of a Team Deathmatch 4v4 underway. I was in the middle of reading something when they went live, so hey, I figured it might take a little while. For the rosters, let's run it. We got Clock, The Hang, CZM, and Rafa sporting the UFX tags. And for the blue team, we've got Nightmare, Adrenaline, Wonko, Higgs, and Laterals, who we got a chance to see pretty much all night long for the Anime Gaming Team Deathmatch 2v2. But now we're going to watch 4v4 TDM practice here on Deep Inside your mom. And right now, the fight's breaking out around the quad damage, which just spawned and straight into the Hang's hands. He's got 2 targets to play with. Doesn't kill either. He's trying to cut off. Oh, almost just shaved off the top there and gets cut down by Lateral's railgun. So a very ineffective quad damage from the Hang. Oh, got a little bit of a pause here, Adrenaline. Perhaps needing some testicle scratching time, very important. That your boys be in the right place for every moment. Got a piece of shit stuck to my teeth.
Prepare to fight.
Maybe he should stop eating shit, I don't know.
One, fight.
Gonna see who's gonna collect this red armor here. Wonko it will be. Wonko made some really amazing plays all night long, especially so in the first matchup we saw them duke it out with on ZTN. He was the main quad runner, and man, he did a good job of it. Let's see if he will have as much fortune tonight. You never know. Speaking of quad, we got it coming up in about 35 seconds. Clock is pretty weak, but has enough to stay alive. This quad spawns in 20 seconds. Gonna start making his way there. Let's go take a look at CZM. CZM's already in the room, getting destroyed by Adrenaline from up top. Nice placement and great rocket, great initial rocket there, but yeah, you can see here he's caught against the wall. Lots of rockets can damage the hell out of him. He did dish out quite a bit there. Rafa's pretty weak, yeah, so we may have, it's going to be Wonko able to collect and get in and get out and able to kill CZM on the exit. So very nice. Again, Wonko, as I was just mentioning, been putting together pretty decent quad runs all night. This is a nice little treat. This is just practice between these two teams. That being said, I am loving the fact that we are seeing a 3-point game. Only 3 minutes in, but still. This is pretty much Dreamhack Practice, guys. And we're just going to be kind of laid back, loosey-goosey, as I like to call it. Wow, Wonka going up strong against Clock, and it pays off. Nice positioning on the little lip there. And he will get Mega as a reward. Very solid, 20 to 23. Looks like no one on the red team has a railgun. Wonka is able to collect the red armor, but he doesn't get too far with it. TDM either yet to fire a rail or yet to connect with one. I'm gonna see who grabbed this red armor. It's going to be Clock, as the pretty much the entire red team exits the red armor room. Some with greater success than others. Yay! Clock can make the jump. Good lord. The first couple times we saw this map, so many players were botching that jump, so they would just get caught on the lip and fall straight down. This is a pretty clean quad grab, and it's a shame that Clock doesn't have more of a stack to work with. Okay, take those rails for me, man. Yeah, again, another pretty ineffective quad run for UFX, and whereas we saw Wonka on the last quadded tirade, we saw him pick up quite a few frags, and I think ended up able to collect maybe the next red armor cycle. I'm going to see who's going to grab this next red. It's going to go to the blue team. See who's got it, Wonka maybe? Or Ladderlaws, more likely. As he loses all of it, wow, boom, 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 rail, 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 and dead. Down he goes. Adrenaline gets revenge, but that was a pretty ridiculous set of rails. A lot of pain. Red armor's up. I'm going to see who grabs it as soon as they... There we go. Adrenaline, maybe. Nice. Normally, you know, you talk about corner play being vertical corners. And you're stepping in and out, but that was actually Adrenaline playing the edges very nicely. I think a lot of players, when you feel trapped there, kind of freak out, and he was able to hold his ground. Gets caught a little bit here in the corner, and will get stuffed by a couple of rockets, but again, denial of the quad, essentially. Quad carrier is killed within seconds. Doesn't get very far, but we have ourselves a 1-point game, folks. 1-point game. Finally, UFX hanging on to that very slight lead now. Only the second impressive for Clock. I guess he hasn't used the rail too much. 70%. I'm really hoping that there's going to be some sort of item pickup scoreboard for a team deathmatch. Like maybe the kind of thing where you can maybe press escape so you have a little bit of mouse control so you can like just maybe show it, display it for like one team at a time, and you know, click a button to swap it over. I don't know. Nice little traffic jam at the quad pickup. Quad's already dead, but looks like UFX is still coming out on top of that one frag lead. It really is coming down. We got to press in for the mega dungeon here. Mega's taken. Rafa defends himself. He's facing off against 2 and gets the hell out of dodge. Wow, I mean, really, Rafa just pretty much soloing down in the sewers there. Able to survive, trying to not kill his teammate. I'm gonna find out who's getting this red armor though. Wonka with his back turn will die. 3 seconds to red. Right on time, and it's gonna be Higgs, perhaps. He's really risking it, but he risks correctly. He might be able to get both here. Nope, not this time. It looks like the hang is joined by Rafa, it looks like. There's the mega that Rafa was searching for a couple of minutes ago. I think he's finally able to get his prize. But it's all going to be taken away here. Good lord, 11 health now as Quad's about to spawn. Wonka will prevail, but get railed off. Actually, I think there was Wonka dying, and then immediately Lateral Walls was there to almost defend him. And look at this, Nightmare has just picked up Frank. So I'm a little bit worried though, because from what I've seen in terms of the caliber of team deathmatch between here, between here and European teams, I mean it's really different, and I'm quite concerned for Dreamhack. You know, I mean, we've got the Wunderkind Rafa, and we've got the Hang, who's really amazing. CZM is phenomenal, as he always is. 0-4 subs, that's great. You know, even more of a powerhouse. We got Clock, you know, kind of the you know, old school household name when it comes to Quake 3. But what concerns me is that just sort of the practice caliber. I mean, what other teams, like who does UFX play? You know, yeah, they're playing Nightmare, and actually they're losing right now on this map. But when it comes to playing, you know, against some of the crazier teams, like maybe I'm pretty sure Serious Gaming's going to have a team, or you know, you got some other European teams, Fnatic probably. I don't know. I haven't really checked in on Fnatic lately. I've heard some rumblings that something's going on over there. Maybe not all is well in the Wonderland. Oh, Lateral is picking up beautiful, excellent. Expanding that lead now by almost 10 frags. But anyway, you know, they're at Dreamhack, because it's a European event. It's really up to the Americans to bring it, just like QuakeCon is an American event, and it's up to the Europeans to bring it. Well, I feel like there just isn't enough, you know, practice potential for
Impressive.
UFX, so I'm a little bit worried about him. And I can't think of another TDM team that has in the US that has the money to go to DreamHack. So, you know, it's kind of like I think we have to kind of pin all of our hopes on UFX. But if they're not able to practice against you know, solid teams, you know, what strategies are they being tested against and stuff like that? That's my curiosity, my wonder. Actually, yeah, I'm looking at chat here. So, yeah, Wally Ice Climbers is making a return. Is that right? I heard something about that. So yeah, Wally's listing off 4K, Rage, Reason, Ice Climbers, MSI, Polish Team, Team Alpha, and Zentorium. Okay. Okay, and yeah, Polish is Avik, Vic West, and yeah, and Verb. Okay. Groovy. So yeah, you know, it seems like there's no drought for non-American competition. I don't know.
Excellent.
That being said, UFX is doing the typical thing, you know, this time a little bit later than I typically see them in 2v2, but I guess maybe add a couple players, you add a couple minutes to the comeback time. They have just locked in a tie at about 15 minutes. Now they're taking the lead 15 minutes, 50 seconds. Very solid. About 1 minute to quad. Red Armor in about 8. Mega trailing behind it by about 12 seconds. By 12 I mean 16, because I can count this late in the night. 2 frags advantage for UFX. CZM with Red Armor. Needing a rocket though to really feel comfortable in this room. Not really sure why everyone crowded the quad room there for a second, but now quad is coming up. So now's the time to move in for it. Red Armor coming up right after, so maybe you don't get the quadded spoiled. If you get out with your life, you might get the Red Armor, who knows. And it's gonna go to the hang. You can tell where Rafa's position is. Good lord. Let's take a look at excuse me, at KD's. Yeah, Rafa's leading in the least deaths, 18. We're entering nearly now the final minute of it. It's actually a pretty close game here between UFX and Nightmare. 105 to 89 is nothing to sniff at, especially in 4v4 with the frags can come and go so quickly. We've got Clock getting the final quad of this map. He is on the warpath, getting cut in half by Wonko's shotgun, but Higgs with his gauntlet out as he's one to do in the final moments of a matchup. Now Adrenaline, no one can kill this Clock who's been railable for quite some time. Watched all the good players. Alright guys. So yeah, Clock is going to end this with an even net if he doesn't die the next few seconds. And that'll wind us up. We've got 19 deaths for Rafa, very solid. Less so would be the 38 deaths and 21 kills for Wonko. So despite what was maybe an okay start there for Wonko as he got some quads, that all fell apart a bit. Thank God CZM started camping rail. People are saying liar, CZM knows it fine. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about the map. Since there's all this discussion about whether or not they know it, I would say they do, because I think everyone here has played in the Anime Gaming showcase. I know that this map was played, was in part of the map pool. So you're going to have a quad damage and a battle suit that spawn at roughly the same time. You know, you can of course offset them if you're careful about it. And then, kind of the key thing is if you can start offsetting that time, then you can stack a guy with both and they just clean the map. The battle suit spawns over near the sort of lava pit. And the quad actually spawns kind of, here's the battle suit spawn down there. But the quad kind of spawns tucked in a corner. It's you're gonna see a lot of rocket damage rained in on it. Lightning gun is also extremely brutal here, especially near that quad. So
prepare your team. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we're going to go live in this second practice map. Ultimate Frag Extreme featuring Rafa, Clock, CZM, and The Hang, the North American powerhouse. Facing off against Nightmare, Higgs, Wonko, Ladder Lulls, and Adrenaline. Right off the spawn, looks like Clock is being very cautious here at the top of the jump pad, expecting somebody. Some poor bastard's got to come up with this trap. I showed myself too early. Whoops. Alright, I'm going to drop in and kill Adrenaline. Down he goes. 15 seconds to power-ups. Follow CZM here. Just madly dashing for weapons. Anything he can get his hands on before this quad in 5 seconds. He knows the time is getting tight. He needs to get somewhere where he can, here it is, there's a quad. See, kind of tucked in the corner. It, you know, kind of sucks to be quad. Really gotta get in quad when everyone's raining the rockets down, but good times. Clean it up, CZM, clean it up, man. I need to practice with my new hack, Clock. Alleged. Wow, very wide rail shots there, nothing connecting for CZM in the opening 2 minutes.
hits. Impressive.
Anyway, I guess I should focus on the match, right? Right. So I've been reading chat too damn much. It was entertaining. What can I say? 21 to 13. What have I been? I don't know. But there's a quad and a power, or battle suit rather. I'm gonna call it power suit because I'm an idiot. But it's actually a battle suit, so you should probably call it that. And they are coming up in about 5 seconds. And Wonko just got vaulted across. He's still. Ooh, yeah, he was a little bit telegraphed for that maneuver there. So he'll go down. And let's watch Clock as he goes swimming. Across the happy lava pond. Oh, battle suit. You are so awesome. Let's go take a look at Quad, see what CZM's putting together. I still need to spend more than 5 seconds of this map on nice textures so I can actually learn what the hell the floors are made out of. It seems like wood half the time.
Teams are tied.
Finally we see a tie. That was actually a huge recovery there by UFX. They were down. But as you can see, the sort of the clusterfuck of this map, it's quite the event to get a series of frags. Go watch Mr. Rafa. We saw last map he was kind of zoning the what do you call it? Kind of zoning the lower area near the mega, kind of floating the mega, and worked out really well for him. Every time I hopped over there, he was killing 2 people. So let's see what kind of thing he's putting together. 58% railgun accuracy. Hasn't used a lightning gun. And he won't get a chance to use lightning gun there either. Someone tell Clock about his net. Uh-oh, it's not looking good there. Alright, we got Rafa with Quad, and he will travel. Now with Mega. Uh-oh. From above, the death rains in. Rafa has to back off and waste about a good 5 or 6 seconds of his quad. Now he's routing around. Spots lateral. And we'll take out the battle suit. Maybe, yeah, that was Rafa. That was intentional. And he turns it into actually a pretty decent quad run at the very end there. And he should be able to kill Higgs as well. Unless he gets... Yeah, wow, look at this. Great awareness by Rafa. Check his 6. And he will survive a little bit longer. Wazzle dazzle indeed. Yeah, great work by Rafa there. Whoops. Let's go take a look at CZM. Apparently, IRC disapproves of Brick's Wazzle Dazzle. Oh, Lord. Really, wait. Yeah, that was nice. That was definitely a cha-ching moment. Sadly, I couldn't see it come. Otherwise, I would have done this. We kill CDM. CDM needs weapons badly here. It's down to just a few plasma balls. There we go. Thank you for the lightning gun, sir. I'll now go use it to kick ass, take names. As the power-up spawn, we got to hang on the run. think it's time for that. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the dinghy time. Oh, this chat is pretty damn hilarious. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, Brick just kicked. Oh man. Okay, I'm sorry. I really need to focus on the match, but the chat is just very lively. I mean, you have to understand these spectators are fucking hilarious. Alright, I'll focus on the game. I'll let someone on the stream, you know, watch the chat, whatever. Brick's going off. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, so here we go. We have to hang here. I'm gonna hop over actually to, oh, here comes the quad. The quad damage yet to be picked up. We got laterals making a press in on Raph. Clock will make his run. Has 100 armor to his name. Rockets and LG, so plenty of weapons to fight with here. And he's about to give somebody a headache. The battle suit is wide and laterals goes down without making too much of a splash. Actually, it's Higgs that makes the big damage against Clock. Makes the big damage? I don't know. That sounds a little bit foreign to me. Anyway. It makes the big damage. Now, would anyone else have laughed had Clock missed one of those jumps? Fallen into the abyss. I would have laughed. He was a little shaky on one of his initial jumps. So. Alright. Yeah, we need to watch CZM. I think we need to watch CZM. There we go. CZM camp time. So, there we go. Finally some action on the CZM camp. Oh my god, and he gets stomped by Wonko. Good lord. So yeah, now there's a nearly 10-second spread between the battle suit and the quad damage. That makes things pretty hairy. Higgs picking off CCM and Rafa in quick succession. And the hangs, but his run will end there. 61-71. Still in the realm of possibility. Plenty of time to play this through. There's Rafa in the bowels of the map once more. Hanging on to Mega Health, or at least giving it away to a teammate. Actually, it looks like most of UFX is down below here. And looks like they're making their push up to the upper areas of the map. Oh. Rafa unable to get the kill, but he definitely crippled whoever the hell was shooting at him, and he never lost a single point of health. So, pretty decent exchange for the man. Go back to the yellow armor. Hello. Bye-bye, Higgs. He doesn't have premium yet. Oh, here comes the power-ups. The battle suit's up first. Let's see who's gonna grab it. It won't be Rafa. Rafa just, yeah, not much hope there as you are facing off against a battle suit with just a machine gun. You're not gonna get very far. That being said, Nightmare is now taking the lead, folks. They have made that comeback, and now can they hang on to it in the remaining 6 minutes? With both power-ups, they picked up this lead. EG went bankrupt after they sponsored Chance. Come on now, I like Chance.
Blue leads.
Whoops. These KDs here. Oh my god, adrenaline. Dude, that's pretty fucking awesome. Not bad, sir. Not bad at all.
Teams are tied. Blue leads. Teams are tied. Blue leads. Teams are tied. Blue leads. Teams are tied.
Alright guys, we're winding into the final 3 minutes of this matchup. Power-ups were spawning, and we've got a very close matchup between UFX and Nightmare. And I don't think, yeah, that Battlesuit dude did not survive. I can't switch over to him, so we'll have to watch Quad, because it's the only power-up up. And Clock, almost getting clocked in the face with that rocket. Just able to step out of the way just long enough. He's still going to press his luck. Nope, backs off. No armor to his name. Can be pulled down pretty quickly. That yellow armor is looking pretty tasty. And if nothing else, he will get it. But he does not get a hit with his rail, so he's relying on the rest of his team to pick up all the frags there. That was 4 frags. Nicely picked up by everyone else but Clock. And I think we have to show it on the stream real quick. The KD ratio. Ladder levels. Pummels the hang. And a little bit early for red armor, but looks like, let's see, who was this? Wonko's there. Able to take down CZN. Nice trap by Clock. Hop over to him. Really, really close game here. We saw a close game on Deep Inside, and now even here we're seeing just a mere 6 frags separating as we pass 18:36 on the clock. CZM defending, actually, you know, that's a really critical defense. Because every single frag that they can keep from happening right now just widens that gap for the comeback. Uh-oh. There we go. And we've got to hang with a Battlesuit. The final Battlesuit will rocket jump, and we've got Adrenaline with the quad. We're going to watch Adrenaline with quad. That's actually a little bit more important that he strings together about 7 frags here. There we go. Still 7 frags to make up. 30 seconds to do it in. And it would take a kind of a miracle quad run. It's a nice start. But he can't get the Battlesuit down. 3 seconds left. He's going to walk into the rocket. 12 health. And man, this is looking pretty close. 10 seconds. You can still make up those frags. But I don't see favorable. Yeah, there's no favorable weapons or health and armor stacks. So never mind. Okay. We're going to wind this up with UFX on top both maps. But just by a hair, really, for both maps. Very close. 118 to 111. KD ratios. Adrenaline pulled his motherfucking weight and then some. 34 frags and 10 deaths. Fantastic work. And no one on the other team even had something similar. So great work, Adren. The classic, the stalwart, the... I don't know. I mean, this map has been around for so friggin' long. It is, I think, one of the more fun TDM 4v4 maps to watch. It again has a Battlesuit and quad damage that you know, one team can try to kind of get a monopoly on. This will tell you if you guys are good or bad.
Prepare your team.
And here we go. Going live, Grim Dungeons in 3, 2, and 1. Quake Live TV, I'm Grease Scotsman. And apparently I am Wonko. Oh, poor Wonko. Somebody gave him the wrong jersey, man, and he just spawned on the wrong side. That's pretty ridiculous. So that sort of rough spawn there for Nightmare has put them in a pretty disadvantageous position. They do have the red armor room. Let's see if they can hang on to it. Power-ups, of course, coming up. Adrenaline grabs battle suit. And clock with the quad, so we're going to watch that. And he goes straight to the battles of the map. I actually love this route for quad because you basically flush everyone out. A little bit of a pause, not wanting to get spammed, I think. There we go. And then, yeah, nice, nice. The guy that was kind of defending Clock's entrance, his foray into this room. Of course, he did get kind of clobbered by all the rockets, but it would have been even worse had he not waited for that kill. Very solid. 8-5 now, UFX. Has anyone ever figured out why Demix is such a dick? Just curious.
Teams are tied. Blue leads. Impressive. Teams are tied. Red leads. Teams are tied. Blue leads. Teams are tied.
Uh-oh.
Teams are tied.
Mutual death there. Wonka gets knocked into the drink. Good times. Oh, wow. CZM's able to steal the red armor. Very nice. Kind of going in and out here, guys. It's late for me, but I'm trying to just kind of sit back and actually watch these games.
Teams are tied.
Because whenever I'm shoutcasting, I'm literally just, you know, saying whatever is on the top of my head to keep things going. But it's pretty rare when I actually get to sit back and just watch Americans play. It's one of the reasons why I love watching Level Up so much, because I just get to sit back and watch it. By the way, I'm guessing Level Up has Dreamhack coverage this year. They did a fantastic job with the previous event. I thought anyway. Really great stuff. Oh, pause.
Prepare to fight. 3, 2, 1, fight. Seconds, red leads. Impressive.
Really nice play from Wonka there. That was just a beautiful run. Wait, what? Rafa has yet to miss a rail? How many has he shot? He has at least an impressive. Kind of weird. No sound for a second. That was a really solid run by TDM. It'll string together what, 3 or 4 frags, and now of course they're looking at a 7 frag lead. Not quite halfway into this, so plenty of time for Nightmare to bring something back though. This is a sort of an interesting setup for UFX. They've actually been out of the red armor for quite some time, but they're being very careful about how they're venturing out, such that like here you can hear behind Higgs, Wonka's getting his ass handed to him, and Higgs is not helping. There's no good way for him to help too. There's no solid entrance, and here it is. Now he's going to have to take rails and follow his death. Yeah, really, really a solid play by UFX. They're just focusing on power-ups when they need them and working together whenever they need to press out for something beyond the 1 yellow armor that spawns right here. And it's working for him. You know, if you got a team that's turtling up inside the red armor room and just take over the rest of the resources. And now here's the press in because they've got quad for the red armor. It's going to spawn in a few seconds, and I'm actually going to switch off of... No, actually he's going to go get it. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So, yeah, just great textbook play right there from UFX. Nice patience and caution. Great opening rocket. Good lord, adrenaline unloaded there on the CCM. I think there was a rocket launcher. Might have been useful to grab. Right back into the fray. Let's see, we got it. Rafa. Very weak. Oh. Oh, chat is amusing. Huh. All quiet on the red armor front. Rafa does hear from below. Quad has expired. Oh, Wonka just stole Clock's lunch money, man. That was pretty funny.
2 seconds. Excellent.
Well, I'd say what we're seeing is a pretty warmed up UFX facing off against a Nightmare. Just in general, I'm still concerned about how Americans are going to fare when it comes to European play. Just from what I've seen, even this is, even though it's a bit of a thwumping. I'm actually going to answer this question. And my wife loves me for it. Oh my god. Alright. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, I'm still concerned that when it comes to play against European teams, some of the top European teams, it's not going to look good. Mostly because, yes, the caliber of contender. You know, it's great that Nightmare is helping UFX practice, but you know, since the UFX needs someone that's better than they are, I think, in order to hone their aim and things like that. And on top of that, you've got just the, this is kind of hilarious, they're watching laterals with both power-ups. Then there's a variety of strategies that UFX gets to play against. So that's kind of the key thing is, I mean, how many North American teams are out there that are even worth UFX's time? Not too many. Nightmare did pretty darn well, but again, you know, if they're the only game in town that's giving any sort of challenge to UFX, then it's just not enough variety. And I think that UFX is going to suffer pretty hard for it, so we'll see. Dreamhack is a while away, so there's still time to hone skills, and who knows, maybe we'll get some more Team Deathmatch 4v4 teams in the works, and we'll get something pretty solid for, what is it, May? June? Shit, when the hell is Dreamhack? Summer, I don't remember anymore. Anyway, this is probably going to be the last game that they play, so I think we're going to wrap up. Let's see.
Prepare your team.
Looks like we got a forced start of the match. Everkill and Brick did not press F3. This could be interesting. Let's see if they're even at the keyboard. Everkill and Brick, yeah, they are. So they just jerks that didn't press F3. There you go. Let's go at CZM.
Teams are tied. 2 seconds. Excellent. Red leads.
Very nice. Over to the hang.
Prepare to fight. 3, 2, 1. Fight. Impressive. Seconds. Excellent. Impressive. 1 minute warning. Excellent. Excellent.
So I hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Quake Live TV, and we will be back next week for continuing coverage of the Anime Gaming Spring Series powered by CSN. But tonight was a special treat with just a little bit of North American TDM 4v4 practice for Dreamhack coming up in a couple months. Please do recall that we have the Anime Gaming Team Deathmatch 2v2 finals that we did not get to tonight. Coming up tomorrow night, or I guess technically tonight, at 9 p.m. Eastern, so just a few hours from now, really. I'm about to go to sleep, and then it'll be just a few hours from then. So, 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. So have yourselves a great night, and see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern for the finale of the Anime Gaming Team Deathmatch 2v2 number 3.